here I am. There you are, Peter. Hello. How are you, Nana Banana? How's it going? I'm chilling. It's a chill day. I think my hair is supposed to be this way today. I think it's being disagreeable. There we go. That's better. Very, very 90s side millennial hair. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I have work that I have to finish tonight. So like after I stream, I'm going to work on a component that I have to do. And it's like, it's just so involved. I mean, luckily, like there's already kind of some code there for it. So I'm really just building off of somebody else's, but it's still like a lot to do. So I'm excited about that. So that'll be like the rest of my night after I stream. And then you didn't get a notification. Maybe you have them turned off. Bye. Hey Josh, what's up? How's it going? You making your tea for the week? I feel like Kyle. Hey Steve, I saw that you followed while we were away this weekend. How are you? Welcome on into the chat. Hey. I like your emote. It's very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'll have to get y'all's opinion on my new emotes. They're pretty fun. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Explain this, Jellygasm? I don't know, Josh. Oh, thanks, Old Sloppy. Old Sloppy, thank you for the 7 months. Yeah, so here's the story behind Jellygasm, Josh. And thank you, Sociable Steve. I haven't memorized everybody in the claw yet, but I'm assuming. Oh my God, Old Sloppy. Oh my God. Okay, so. Oh, nice. What's that one? Let me see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is it more provocative with a jellyfish or with like a human? I don't really know. I don't know. So so here's the deal. So I was gonna do like a Craigasm one, but like it's hard to make a jellyfish look like they're like just like, oh, it's amazing. So you have to add like a little bit of, I don't know. It's just, I'm not sure about it. I just don't know. I'm getting there. I don't know. What do you think, Sociable Steve? How weird is Jellygasm? Is it cool? Is it weird? I don't know. We'll see how people use it. I bet it's difficult to make good emotes given they're so small. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, is it hard to see? Is that why? Because it's so tiny? And jellyfish don't have a nose, you know? Normal levels of weird. All right. It's like Twitch level of weird, right? Like, it's like, yeah, it's like weird, but it's like, meh. It's all right. It's okay. Well, thanks for coming in, Sociable Steve. So, like, I'm trying to figure out. So, like, I don't have everybody in the claw memorized, so I don't know. Like, I'm not sure who to. Like, if you meant welcome to the team because of that, then that's very cool. Because I joined the claw recently. Are we doing Python today? Yeah. So we're gonna be hanging in Python, but mostly we're gonna be doing TypeScript with, I think, is it Vue or Svelte that I loaded? I don't know. We'll see. Just use the GASM in all circumstances. Yeah, right? GASM. Are we doing Python today? Jellygasm. That's my Pylang cosplay. Oh, nice. Aw. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know. The plan is I think I need to like probably brush up on some TypeScript because I don't really know what I'm doing. And I decided to like, let's add TypeScript to my project because why not? One of the Claw people been around since the start. Oh, cool. Sociable Steve. Well, that's awesome. That's amazing. I know. Josh, perfect. I love it. That makes me so happy. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall in love with that emote. It's gonna be a love-hate relationship. But anyway, yeah, that's cool, Sociable Steve. That's I'm glad to be on board. It's really exciting. The cat right now, instead of sitting on my lap comfortably, is trying to sit in a box of Legos, and does this every single time. Every single time she comes down, and I don't understand it. I don't understand. Legos are very uncomfortable. Hey, Osapi, did that make a sound? Oh, it didn't, I feel like, but when I did it, it did. It did. I just missed it. I guess the cat was like making too much noise with the Legos, I guess. Yeah, so anyway, so I feel like I got to do at least like a small like quick TypeScript tutorial thing. I feel like that's got to be how this starts. And then I don't know, there's just like a box of I'll show you. I don't know. Cat doesn't believe in society's rules. Yeah, cats are like, screw you. Legos are just tiny boxes with extra padding. I know what you're saying, Kyle. Oh, I hear you. I don't know. Hey, sweetie. Come here. Hi. Hello. She's down here, just hanging out. Legos, TypeScript, Kitty, already love this. Oh yeah. And then we do all the things, Sociable Steve. I probably have the worst focus when it comes to working in one framework or language or anything, pretty much. So if you like variety, you're in the right place. Oh, face scan. Oh, it starts so early. Oh, she like walked by, you see her tail at the end? Oh. So yeah, all right. So I don't know if y'all I kind of want to do like I don't know, the quickest tutorial ever cuz I can't pay attention that much. But I do think I actually do need a that one was kind of avatarish, except I need to be blue. I need a blue filter, and that would be perfect. Just a bubbles. Someone should have done bubbles with it, and then I would have been blue. Would have been perfect. Did you watch the new Avatar, Kyle? Let's see. TypeScript tutorial for beginners. I guess no, Mosh. No, Mosh. TypeScriptTutorial.net? That's a good name for a TypeScript tutorial. What about, is there like a TypeScript docs? Here we go. Let's see if there's a tutorial in here. The TypeScript official site has a couple of cheat sheets. Like this. See this one? Like I don't really consider myself a JavaScript programmer, even though I like am supposed to be doing JavaScript. This is supposed to be my like thing, but I don't know. Let's see. So for functional programming, oh, that's TypeScript tooling. The TypeScript cheat sheets. Okay. Cheat sheets. Control flow. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Go back. Not ready. Interfaces, types. Oh, this is a lot of information all at once, Josh. Piling! Hi, how are you? Meow. High level concepts done in TypeScript. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. This is very busy. This is very busy for me. Send me that? Send me that. Send me them things. I'm glad CFA nearly always takes a union. Oh, control flow analysis. I feel like this is a little bit like it, even this if statements, even though I know what if statements are, this is so much information for my brain. I did catch the TS bug piling. I'm hoping to keep it. I'd like to. I mean, I've always kind of wanted to do it anyway. And I've heard it's good stuff. So yeah, I did catch the TS bug. I'll say it assumes you're pretty decent with JavaScript. I mean, I have my days. String input. Yeah, and I'm like mediocre. I'm like a JavaScript Googler. Like I can figure it out. Const data name. Okay, here we go. This, it's just not in the order that I need to see it, I think. So reassignment updates, if is success. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just not the right kind of look for me. I can't like see that much information and we're all JavaScript Googlers. I don't know. I think it's like, I think that's a lot of info for me. I don't want to learn JS though. Can I still learn TypeScript? I think you can. I think that's how it works. Right? I don't think you have to learn. I think it's like if you learn TypeScript, you are also learning JavaScript at the same time. 25 years, Sociable Steve? That's awesome. My Spotify is on. I feel like it's not the right music for me right now. I gotta find something else. Let's do the lo-fi hip hop. I want it that way. There we go. All right, we're starting this. That was the goal. Yeah, I think so. Congratulations on choosing TypeScript. What a friendly language. As one of my first languages, I'm already making good decisions. It's like, yo, great job doing the thing you always do. Great, fantastic. But optional typing is supposedly coming to JavaScript. I heard that. I've heard that. JavaScript started its life as a simple scripting language for browsers. To summarize, because I can't read that much, we have a language that was designed for quick uses and then grew to a full-fledged tool to write applications with millions of lines. Every language has its own quirks, oddities, and surprises. Is this teaching me JavaScript or TypeScript? JavaScript's equality operator coerces its arguments, leading to unexpected behavior. Nothing equals 0, but why? Is this false is false? If false is false, it is, but why? Because this is falsy and this is falsy. That's what I think. It kind of the same optional typing like in Python, kind of the same Python. Got it. When do you think JavaScript will admit it yoinks stuff from Python? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Most programming languages throw an error when these sorts of errors occur. Some would do so during compilation before any code is run. TypeScript. Okay, a static type checker. So what I learned about static type checkers is that they compile at runtime, right? Versus compile time. Wait, no. They check types at runtime as opposed to compile time, right? I'll ask Mateo and Raphael and see how long it is before they shout at me. That's awesome. 3 proposals. You think that JavaScript is going to be really awesome in the next year, Josh, or TypeScript? I'm not sure. So should I not? Should I just drop this? That's okay. I'm using TypeScript. Tell him Pyling says hi. Okay. So TypeScript, detecting errors in code without running it is referred to static checking. So TypeScript is strict then? It just types. Oh, I see. Determining what's an error and what's not based on the kinds of values being operated on is known as static type checking. Okay. Checks a program for errors before execution and does so based on the kinds of values. Okay, this makes sense. This is stuff I've already heard. Object is a width, 10 height, area, object with object. Property height, because it's a typo. Well, they shouldn't give an example of a type with a typo. I feel like those are 1 letter off and it's not that great to do that. Like, is it a type or is it a typo? I don't know. Nobody knows. Hold on. Okay. There we go. A type superset. Ooh, superset. I learned about superset last week. TypeScript is a language that is a superset of JavaScript. JS syntax is therefore legal TypeScript unless you don't type something. Code has a syntax error because it's missing. Yeah, that's fine. We frequently see the question, should I learn? Hey, Pyling, look, we frequently see the question, should I learn JavaScript or TypeScript? You can't learn TypeScript without learning JavaScript. It's impossible. So anything you learn about JavaScript is helping you learn TypeScript at the same time. Many, many resources available to programmers to learn JavaScript. You should not ignore these resources if you're writing TypeScript. For example, there are about 20 times more Stack Overflow questions about JavaScript than TypeScript, but all of the JavaScript questions also apply to TypeScript. Got it. So how to sort a list in JavaScript would be the goggle. Fight me? I don't believe them. Hey Vimic, what's up? How's it going? How are you, friend? Do a quick Vimic shout out. It's quiet in here, but that's okay. I don't mind. Oh crap. Hold on. Ugh, my OAuth is invalid. Damn it. Man, I'm not going to fix this right now. Sorry about that. I do love... Yeah, I know. Why are we fighting? Apparently... Read the full handbook from start to finish. Would that help? Let's do some playground examples. That will help. Here we go. Bubbles! Hey, techie girl, what's up? How's it going? About TypeScript is like when Python added optional typing, just not optional. Yeah. What's up? Shout out Techie Girl. I don't know why, but I'm losing my voice. I know. My emotes. My emotes. Oh, it doesn't even matter. My shoutouts don't matter right now. Yeah, jellies. New jellies. I'm excited. I'm just going to do some quick. See how TypeScript improves day-to-day working with JavaScript with minimal additional syntax. Okay, so let's check out Hello World. All right, so this is Hello World in JavaScript. Holy crap. This is more commenting than it is code. I know. I know. Is that when you... Really? Did you have an API error, Techie? The comments make JavaScript feel more grown up? My goodness gracious. This site is a lot like running a TypeScript project inside a web browser. Fine. The playground makes it easy for you to safely experiment with ideas in TypeScript by making it trivial to share these projects. Everything required to load the project for someone else. Oh, so I can do all different kinds of things and then copy the URL and then someone else can load my project? That seems weird. It's just like 1 and a 99. This is not very much. Oh, hello. Oh my good heavens. I guess it changed its mind. Wow. TypeScript tries to fix JavaScript, but you can only do so much. That's nice, Techie. Oh man. All right. So const. This is JavaScript where declare. So there's not that much different. You're just saying hello is equal to hello. World is equal to world, and then you log. Wait, can I not open the? Does it actually? Sometimes they log it right in the console, and sometimes they don't. Oh, of course. Let's go to console. Failed to load resource. Oh, okay, fantastic. Bubbles! Hey, Ishan, what's going on? How are you today? How is it going? Fantastic to see you. There's a logs tab. It was so confusing when sometimes there's logs and sometimes it's in the console. Everybody does it differently, and it's like, come on, can we all just get along? All right, hold on. I can't believe transpiled is a word. I think about it every time. I'm glad you're doing well. Good morning. It's going all right. It's going okay. I have a lot of work to do. Actual work, and so I'm streaming for a little while, but this is helping, so it's okay. So this is this doesn't even look like TypeScript. Is this not TypeScript? Hold on. And I wouldn't, this looks like use strict. You can see on the right the result of the TypeScript compiler. This is vanilla JavaScript, which can run on browser servers or anywhere, really. You can see how it makes tiny changes to the code by converting a const to a var. This is one of the many things TypeScript does to make it possible to run anywhere JavaScript runs. So this is what it's... All right. Result of the... And what's the .dts? Is this the TypeScript compiler? Oh, geez, okay. No, I can do that. I can fix it. Hold on. Always important to zoom in. Let's do one more. Why not? Why not? I don't even know why this is an example. There's literally no TypeScript in. Yeah, right? I'm like very confused by this. This is very, very confusing. Like, is this? I'm not sure what's happening. Wow, yeah, of course. Piling anything for you. Anything. All right, so let's go back to maybe because this is. It says, see how TypeScript improves day-to-day working with JavaScript with minimal additional syntax. So this is JavaScript Essentials and then Hello World, which maybe is why it doesn't have any TypeScript, but like it's a very confusing interface. So then if I go to TypeScript, this is not clear. I'm not clear what is happening in this playground. Objects and arrays. Let's just look at a different one and see if it does something. Errors. The pop property does not exist on type read only. Okay, so this is saying. Sociable Steve, thanks for this. Oh, Ishan, thank you. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Sociable Steve. I appreciate it. You rock. Wait, where is it? This one? No, that's a beep. There we go. Woohoo! Okay. JavaScript. I think this is like showing me JavaScript. This looks like JavaScript to me. This does not seem any different, except that when it compiles with TypeScript, it says this thing. The property pop does not exist on type read only, which makes sense. So if we look for owner name string ID, read only orders dot pop. Okay, so what's read only orders? Read only orders is type read only. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Here's where it's typed. Purchase order equals purchase order. Oh, okay, so read only is an array, a purchase order array. It's an array of purchase orders. Okay, interesting. Got it. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so this actually takes a good read. Hold on, let me go through this and see if I get this. Au contraire. Au contraire. I thought it was contraire. TypeScript does not make anyone feel like this. I don't know. I've heard people really love it. I don't know. Are you just saying that because it's a superset of JavaScript, so it can't make anyone feel like that, Techie Girl? Okay, so here we go. So JavaScript objects are collections of values wrapped with named keys. Okay. So this user account is an object wrapped with a named key. So name and ID are the keys. These are the values. You can combine these to make larger, more complex data models. Okay. Yeah, I see that. This is not news. This is old sloppy. Ooh, nice chin. I've been working on my chin. Nice strong jaw there. Cyclops. If you hover your mouse over each part of the code between the... Oh, that's cool. No. That's cool. So are these types inferred, is it called? Inferred types? Because this is clearly a string. This is an integer. This is a string. This is an object. Is that what... Okay, so it doesn't really call them objects, but TypeScript is better than Flow. Don't skip Chin Day. Nice, Sociable Steve. I won't skip Chin Day. Hold on. Left, right chin, left chin. All right, cool. So they're inferred. What I can actually do with my chin? Yeah. So many cracks today. I don't know what's going on. All orders, purchase order. Okay, all right. If you hover on all orders, you can tell it's an array because the hover info ends with closed brackets. You can access first order by using the square brackets with an index. First order, all orders, no type of, that's just an integer. Console log. Okay, this seems very practical. It's when people start making up types that I get very confused. So I think now all orders is empty. Mutating data can be useful for many things, but one way to reduce the complexity of your code base is to avoid mutation. To declare an array read-only instead. Okay, so mutate, okay. Purchase order, type of purchase order, all right. So this is saying that we're declaring a type here. Another one. Woo. Giant shoulder. I've been working out. Oh my God, I love this new directional space game. Chrissy Manatee. That's funny. Just left shoulder day. Right shoulder day, I don't. I don't do right shoulder. I only lift with my left shoulder. Okay, so this is creating a type. Creates a type based on the shape of a purchase order. I mean, I don't know like where I learned. I think just watching people, literally, I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is how you create a type. Like this just like, still, I think there are some really complicated types that like, I'm like, I don't understand that. But like, this is cool. Okay, so purchase order is a type of purchase orders. So it's a new type that is a type of purchase order. Not all, now all orders is empty, mutated, no. Creates a type based on the shape of a purchase order. It's just the shape, I see. So a purchase order is a thing that has an hold on a minute, what? So hold on, I gotta go back to item because item is a type, or is the key is type? Hold on, let me see this. Oh, I see. So this isn't really a string. It is a string, but pi is a type, and type is defined by, this is confusing to me right now. Purchase orders tend to be rectangular. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's really confusing, Josh. Like I feel like I'm overthinking what's here because of that type. But maybe they mean it. Values. But what a weird thing to start, right? It's a property, not a keyword. Bad choice of name. Damn, that's irritating. that's pretty frustrating for like someone. I mean, it's an example, so fine, all right? But it is very weird. You can use keywords as props of objects. Yeah, it is weird. I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to. I feel like it would make it, but I guess, I don't know. It's kind of like declaring a, I don't know, like it's fine, I guess. It's just very confusing. All right, so going back down here so we can understand this a little bit. So purchase order is a type of purchase order and it's based on the shape. And I remember like when Serotonin was like explaining the shapes of types to me, it was really mind blowing. So I feel like this is the wonderful world of JS and the lack of any kind of strictness. Woohoo! Nope. There we go. JavaScript. Sorry. Okay. Read-only array of purchase order. Okay. Read-only orders is a read. Oh my God. Okay. Read-only orders is a read-only object. A read-only array. No. No. Back up a second. Declare an array read-only instead, but anything can be read-only. It's not just an array, it's declaring something read-only, right? Not if you do use script. Oh yeah, you can use strict. That's right. Andrew the coder. Hey, welcome on into the stream, Andrew. What's up? How's your day going? Cheers. This is iced tea. It's not alcohol. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna sit up. Like most others, thanks. Glad to be here. Oh, glad to have you here. Hold on, I'm warming up. It's cold in here. Like most others. That's good. I mean, maybe. I'm hoping most others are good, Andrew. I hope that's a good thing. All right, so we've got read-only orders, which is a read-only array of purchase orders. Okay, that makes perfect sense. What's odd is like how they describe this. So it's const read-only orders. So we're creating a constant or whatever, construct, not constant, construct of read-only orders. It is of type read-only and the structure of it is owner with the name and ID and item with that stupidly named keyword type, and that's a string, and it's an array of those. So you know that because of all of the stuff that's happening all around the place, right? Okay, I get this. I think I win TypeScript. I get it. 4 new things here. Declares a new type to TypeScript, yes. Use the type interface use the type inference system to set the type based on the const which is passed in next. So based on the construct which is passed in next. It's very easy to understand. So depending on the structure of the construct, you're going to declare the structure of the type. Well, you're basically inheriting the type from the construct type, but adding on more info, I guess. So the type of kind of looks like a protocol. Does it have anything called protocols? I don't know. Does it? Type of kind of looks like a protocol. Use the type inference, like it because it's essentially calling on the constant in a way. Is that what you mean? Or is protocol like a special definition here that I don't know? Get the variable purchase order and tell TypeScript this is the shape of all objects in the orders array. Hold on a minute, what? with the variable purchase order and tell TypeScript this is the shape of all objects in the... No. I really don't like this example. Whoever wrote this is like, unless I'm crazy, like this right here should say in the purchase order array, shouldn't it? Or in the read-only order array. Like this shouldn't just say in the orders array. That's really frustrating. I feel like that's not... There's nothing here called orders array, so it's very like non-specific. For very literal people, that's frustrating. Read only. This object does not support mutation. Yeah, okay. Now if you try to pop from read-only orders, TypeScript will raise an error because you can't. Because pop is for arrays, but if you tried to pop on, let's see. I don't like this resource. It's too much. Yeah, I know. I'm not enjoying it either, but it's the official, I think it's the official docs. So if purchase order is an array, or it's a type of purchase order, and then read-only orders is an array. So if I made mutatable, is that a word? And I called it just purchase order. And then I made this an array of purchase orders. This still won't. Oh, it might actually. So now I should be able to pop from it, right? Because I said it's not read-only. I mean, this is sort of, it's kind of, right? And it will. Logs? Oh, wait. And then if I do, so if I do console log, mutatable, but I'm not entirely sure I had anything in mutatable orders anyway. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you can do that with the interface keyword or the type keyword. Oh, okay, hold on. I've only recently started using read-only, and I've used type of for some things, but it's uncommon. Oh, goodness. So we're like starting at the weirdest, most illogical place. Great, cool. And I don't even think mutatable orders has anything in it. It's just the shape of all of these. I didn't add anything to it. Unless this just keeps getting, no. Oh yeah, does this just keep getting, I guess it should have, hold on, console log. Let me just run this. Okay, yeah. So it does this, and then it does Morehouse Hacks. Thank you for the follow. How's your day? Welcome to this stream. First, TypeScript, I'd start with primitive types and objects when you define objects that have a certain shape. Sometimes you do want the type of some. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's fine, but to start, I don't really. Yeah, of course. Welcome on in. I appreciate it. All right, let's find a good. Like small. I really didn't want to like. I just went through that. I mean, Josh, I think the cheat sheets are the right way to go, but I just feel like I have to have something in the first place to read them. Oh, here we go. Gulp. Migrating from JavaScript. DOM manipulation. An exploration into the HTML element. HTML element. HTML element. Primitives, did you see it? Ah, this resource has a thing on primitives. Oh, I'm glad your day's been good. My day's been okay. It's been all right. It's going okay. Ooh, learn X and Y minutes. Thank you, Josh. TypeScript is a language that aims at easing development of large-scale applications written in JavaScript. It adds common concepts. So question. No, and I already know the answer. Because so all JavaScript is valid TypeScript, but not all TypeScript is valid JavaScript. Is that right? Or is it the other way around? All TypeScript is valid JavaScript, but not all JavaScript is valid TypeScript. I feel like that's the right one. Like not TS is a superset. Yeah, right. Right. But I never know like which way. I mean, I know that means that, okay, all JavaScript is valid TypeScript, but not all TypeScript is valid JavaScript. In TS files, you can write plain JavaScript, but you may get type errors. So will it run? Oh, only if you don't say use strict. If you say use strict, it won't run? Or is that JavaScript? It's very confusing. I'll get there. Let's not go ahead of ourselves. These are just things that like are going through my head right now that I'm like, okay, I want to know them, but I don't have to know them like immediately to understand everything. Yeah, right? Morehouse, I'm with you. No, the use strict thing was a joke I made about strictness. Ignore it for TypeScript. Okay, but it was on top of the example. Okay, all right. Thanks, Taki. So, this article will focus only on TypeScript extra syntax as opposed to JavaScript. To test TypeScript's compiler, head to the playground where you'll be able to type code, have auto-completion, and directly see the emitted JavaScript. 3 basic types. Oh, okay, this is very good. This is exactly what I wanted to look at. I can copy paste and then I know it all. It's the end. I'm a genius now. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Piling just likes to confuse people. That's like Piling's #1 thing. Carry on my wayward son. Okay. 3 basic types. Boolean, number, string. Brilliant. Okay. And is done initializes as false. Lines initializes as 42. And name initializes as Anders. I'm not going to copy paste that into the playground. But you can omit the type annotation if the variables are derived from explicit literals. Oh, okay. I'm very happy. Whoever gave me this, Josh, thank you so much. This is like way clearer than everything. It's very like, makes perfect sense. Okay. Got it. When it's impossible to know, there is the any type. Is this not an explicit literal? 4? It's not impossible to know here, right? Maybe a string instead. Not sure, maybe a string instead and false. Oh, okay, definitely a Boolean. Let not sure be any. Oh, because I see. Because it's switched between the two just in 2 declarations. Yeah, okay, I've got you. But I don't think it's I mean, it's a superset, right? I think any is a type you should avoid using. Absolutely, techie, I won't use it. Because otherwise, like, what's the point of using types if you're going to use any? Unless you have to, which I'm sure it can happen when you say superset. When I say superset, I don't know, Piling. We were talking about it the other day in Discord and trying to figure out superstar. Superstar. When I get nervous, I put my hands in my armpit and I smell them like this. Oh, Molly Shannon. What Morehouse hacks have you not seen? Have you not seen Superstar? Unknown, if you don't know the type. Okay, so there's another type called unknown. Okay. Used const keyword for constants. So it's not construct, it is constants. Someone told me it was constructs. I shouldn't have believed them. That's not even a good reenactment, Morehouse. I could do better. Num lives for cat 9. Num lives for cat 1 error. Oh, okay, I see. Conf is definitely constructs. Huh. Oh, const. Yeah, that's what I thought. Use construct keyword for constants. Fine, that's what I'll say. For collections, there are typed arrays and generic arrays. Let list be a typed array. Let list be a generic array. Okay. This is interesting, the way that they do this. For enumeration, enum color, red, green, blue, let's see, be color, equal to color green, console log color C. Hold on, so here is where this is enum. It's declaring enum and then saying let's see be of the color, the type color, and it's initialized as color.green. But C can be, yes, if you change C to, you could potentially change C to red, and that would be fine because it's this type. It's not, it's just initialized as this, right? Okay, good. Void is used in the special case of a function returning nothing. Okay. Got it. Cool. Functions are first-class citizens. I don't know what that means. Yeah, this is pretty brilliant, Josh. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And what first-class citizens mean? Support the lambda fat arrow syntax. Well, this is what Techie was doing, right? This is, yeah, that site has other useful things for other languages and tools. Yeah, I feel like I could live on this site. Learn X and Y minutes. Okay. F1 equals function. Support the lambda fat arrow syntax and use type inference. Support the lambda fat arrow syntax and use type inference. Okay. Following are equivalent. The same signature will be inferred by the compiler and same JavaScript will be emitted. So this is a function. I is declared as a number. The function returns a number and you multiply I by I. Okay, that's fine. Return type is inferred. That's fine. I don't really like, I mean, I guess it's fine, right? I have it. Yeah. I have a type inference is very confusing to me, because it feels like what all the other languages do up to a point. Like when you try to add a string and a number. Shivansi, hey, what's up? My effects? Thanks, Shivansi. How are you doing? How was your stream? How's it going? What's going on? How you doing? Hey! Bubbles! Bubbles in the chat for Shivan, everybody. Say hey. Shivan's doing some really cool optometry thingy. Well, actually, I'm not sure what you're doing now in terms of what you're coding, but does some cool, thoughtful things. Thoughtful things. But I know that you're like looking to like maybe build software for optometrists, right? I mean, at least that's what last time I ran by, you were talking about it. So anyway, how was your stream? What did you do? What are you up to? How's it going? Ads. Oh, ads. All right. We'll welcome in a second. I'm sorry about the ads. We don't usually do pre-roll, so you probably just hit them at the wrong time. All right. So these make sense that they return the same things. Type inference. Okay. So I have a question, everybody. I want to understand what the hell type inference is, because what I don't understand is like other languages infer types. When you add like a string and a number, it says you can't do it. Okay, look at F1. No. I see what it is. Like it's when you see that, oh. No. Maybe I'm jumping the gun and you can tell me to look at F1. Okay, I'm gonna look at F1. So when I look at F1, it says I is a number, and because it's multiplying a number and a number, then the type of the return is inferred, because everything in it is typed. Does it look into the function and it assumes you're returning a number type? Yes, I think so, because it says, hey, you're only using a number and a number, so it has to be that. This is TypeScript Twisted Mood. Hi, how are you? It is TypeScript. I'm trying to learn a little bit of TypeScript. I really like typing. I try to do it when I'm writing Python functions. Yeah, I know, long time. So I try to do it when I learn Python functions. When I write Python functions. And even though there's nothing strict, yeah. Yeah, ditto, right, Siobhan? I mean, I don't do it as well, I think, as I could, because I do think when you typing is like its own kind of subworld, because you can create types and you can, I don't know, there's just crazy things you can do with types that I never thought. F2 doesn't say what the return type is going to be. Right, exactly, because these are both numbers, so there's no reason to think it's going to be anything else. Oh, have a good night. Oh my God, 3:30? Well, have a wonderful night. Good night, Sociable Steve. Thanks for joining, and welcome to the Smack. Everybody, I don't know Sociable Steve really, but next time he streams, we'll check him out together. Bye. You know what I like? Declaring types when you declare the variable. It confuses me a lot less. Oh yeah, absolutely. But there are different types completely. Yeah, Kitty. Yeah, she's here. It's always better to explicitly type your return types. Yeah, I think so too, Techie. I like doing it. It's already natural from when I do Python, and I think you can always go back and be like, oh my God, what is this supposed to be? Whereas like if you're typing like a function that you've written and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what this was supposed to what was supposed to happen here. You know, it becomes cannot speak. Kitty kitty. Hi, sweetheart. Try the overhead so we can see Wandering Cat. All right, I'll try the overhead. We're bringing back Cat Cam, everybody, but we're doing it in a different way because Cat has not been. Oh, that's funny. Is it a recording? Old sloppy legs. Did we record? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Hold on, I gotta turn it off. I think it's a recording. By explicitly typing, yeah. So I think it was on record. Yeah, I think it recorded. I gotta turn. It did. I don't know. Oh no, Cat says we're done. All right. For such a simple function, I'd do F5 for sure. Hold on, let's see. F5. Yeah. I mean, right. Is this even a function? Like, can you just like... So confused. Not possible? Well, it did. I don't know. It recorded, so I'm not sure what's happening. I guess type inference makes strict typing less strict. That's what it feels like, you know? That's what it feels like. I don't know what happened, Old Sloppy. I'm not sure. If I turn it on again, they might see your face. You want me to try? I think I would do F3. I really don't see the difference. Yeah. I don't know if I would type anything a function. Maybe I would, though. I'm not sure. TS inference is best guess, and sometimes that guess is wrong. Will you stop, like, stepping on the keyboard? Oh my God, will you sit down, Cat? Try? All right, I'll try again. Oh, there she is. Now Wandering Kitty. Now you get to see Wandering Kitty and Kitty on keyboard. Look at her just stepping on the keyboard. It's a little bit behind, you can see. Oh, look, it's going back to the picture though. I'm not entirely sure it's gonna stay. That's weird. It's interesting. I come from a functional background, so I'm a little biased. Oh, it's disconnecting. I see. All right. Okay. So, all right. So back to the types. So I think that probably this is how I'm used to writing, describing my types with this too. I don't think I would do this one or this one. Or this one, actually. I think I would probably do F1 if it's a lot. I probably wouldn't, but this F1 or F3 would be my choices. Because I think I'd rather be explicit. My first language was MS Basic on a Commodore 64. Yeah, mine too, Andrew, but all right, gonna wash the dishes. All right, Josh, see you. Thanks for lurking. So, yeah, mine was as well, but then I stopped, I think, and took a long break. But I'm back. And I should have learned the entire time and kept going, but unfortunately, I don't know. I guess I just stopped. Didn't have the resources or didn't have thought I wanted to be an Olympic swimmer, so I switched to swimming. I'm not sure what happened. All right. Interfaces are structural. Anything that has properties is compliant with the interface. Interfaces are structural. Anything that has the properties is compliant with the interface. Names, age, move. There's also an F6 if you want to see yet another option. You can define a function as an interface and refer to it as well. Yeah, Techie, that'd be cool. Go ahead and share. I'd be interested. I wish I would have learned coding when I started MS-DOS. I always wanted. Do I still swim a bunch? I teach swimming, Vimic, but I don't swim. I should swim, but no, I teach swimming. It's like that protocol thing we're talking about. Okay. Thanks, Techie. So, all right, let's check this out. Interface, number fan. Oh, I thought this said number fan. Number fun. I is a number. So this is an interface. Hold on. Let me. And this is how you would write it too, like with this. And then const F6, number fun. Don't step on my keyboard, please. Don't step on the keyboard, kitty. No. Okay. Oh my goodness. And she's changing that. Undo. All right. Interface number fun. I is a number and it returns. What is this typing? Number fun piped into I. Okay. Number fun takes I and then. Okay, this looks familiar. This looks very JavaScripty. So this pattern is useful if you need to define a specific function you want ahead of time and you want to implement the same signature multiple times. You can refer to that rather than defining the type inline like F1. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, cool. Memories. All alone in the. I took Udemy course on C, even though I never planned on using C and found it really helpful. Yeah, I think the basics come from good places. I mean, I'm sure C would help me understand Python too. Or it would at least because const F7, number fun. Oops, sorry. I divided by 0. Do these not need these guys? Does it matter? What did I do? Oh, here we go. So if I run this, didn't do anything. So in this case, oops, console log. Is that what would that? Yeah, okay. Oh. Hold on. Okay, this is giving me a whole lot of thoughts. Hold on. Like that? I think Here's where I mess up the world. No, am I writing this wrong? Oh, it's okay. Number fun is not defined. No? How do I use this? Yeah. I forgot the colon. Yeah, I gotcha. You call it like F6. Oh, whoa. Okay. Well, that just... Okay, and then we'll do... All right, I want to think about what this is then. So number fun is the interface? Okay. Number fun is the interface that works with a number like I, or that holds a number. I'm trying to understand interfaces a little bit. Just remove these? Oh, and it'll run. And what? Oh, and it's Python. Number fun is not a value. You're trying to use it like a value. It's a type. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to understand the type interface a little bit. I called it number fun. That's me defining a function that takes a number argument and returns an argument. Takes a number argument and returns a number argument. You can call it anything. Oh, yeah. No, I get that. Techie. It's a type. I mean, it's an interface. It's a type. It's a something. It's an interface. No, you're okay. That's all right. Hi, Anderson Smith. How are you today? Right. It's a custom type that takes in. Oh, whoa. Oh. Okay. All right. So I could define this like this, right? So I could say, well, maybe this isn't how I would do this, but let's see. Is I not how I would type this? Array? How the hell do I type this? If not just, I guess it's not an array? I guess I can't use arrays, right? Because there are the three main types. There's string, number, and crap. String, number, and what were the three? Hold on. Boolean, duh. Sorry. So this, what am I trying to do? Basically, I'm trying to redefine number fun so that it takes in a list and pops out a number. So like, let's say you wanted the last, or not a list, but like an array. There we go. Okay, so I would do, right, number. So then I would do, and it returns a number. So this now would be this. And this wouldn't work. So it's still I in this case. Hold on. It's an array of numbers. So I is still an array. So this is just a number. So it's not looking at the left-hand side of an arithmetic operation must be of type any, number, or big int. I'm just trying to array of what? You can do array of numbers, array number, but I'd use number. Okay. This is useful when using a callback function. Okay. I'm sure that's true. I believe you. Actually has a couple of interesting things. The type has the structure of give me a number. This one actually has a couple of interesting things that are sometimes often over. Oh, the X, learn X and Y minutes. Pass in an array of numbers. I did. But I would want to do like I pop I dot pop. I guess no. That doesn't work. I'm defining the function. It is of type number fun, which is this needs to be, and then this does not exist on type number. So this, it's a little confusing. I think that I'm treating these the same, and I shouldn't. It's a little bit interesting. So if I did this and then I did this, no. All right, hold on. Pass in an array of numbers. You had to ensure callback versus subtract. I use this all the time. Now 3 plus 10. Well, that's why I did pop. Oh, I popped it. Pop can return undefined, which your function says is a no-go. All right. So what am I messing up? I is an array. But shouldn't this just work? Hold on. Shouldn't this just work? I don't understand. I'm saying I is an array of numbers. So when I pass in, or is this I different than this I? No, it's the same. I is an array of numbers. Type number undefined is not assignable to type number. Type undefined is not assignable to type number. The expected type comes from the return type of the signature. But pop returns number or undefined. That's giving an error because if an array is empty, it'll return undefined. So TypeScript is helping you here. Because this is I wish the kitty was closer. Oh, I'll need to oh, I see. Okay. How would I do that? Oh, a default. So here. So equals like 4. Is that where the default would go? Heyo, what's up? You can change line 2, but I wouldn't do that if I need numbers to be there. Okay, hold on, let me catch up. If you want that function, oh, I get it. I I understand. I understand. Okay. So this doesn't matter. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. TypeScript was helping me. It was helping me. I get it. If you're like, I don't care if I get a number, then you can change line 2. Yes, right. I understand that. But if I do care that I have a number, and I don't want undefined, then I want to say, I want to set, but this is like outside of the normal. Oh, you come bearing gifts? Bearing what, one gift, single gift? Is it the gift of hydration? It'd be I.pop. Oh, cool. Okay. Which is the default return. That makes sense. That makes brilliant sense. Brilliant. I don't know if I want to watch a video tutorial right now, but we'll see. I'm not going to change yet. I will probably actually watch this though. Okay, no, that's fantastic. That makes 100% of the difference. This is PHP syntaxy. That's like, oh my God, hold on a minute. Is it? Hold on, I might just have a revelation happening in my brain. No, it is. It's PHP syntaxy. Look at your typescripting. Look at you typescripting away. It says if it's null and undefined, yeah. No coalescing operator is in PHP, so it's very similar to what I'm used to. It is a null aware operator. Heyo. Nullish. It's nullish. Cool. All right. This was extremely helpful, Techie. So then this interface basically says I can do, it's basically saying that we're going to give you something that looks like this and return something that looks like this. And this can have anything to the left and anything to the right. Cool. They were talking about adding that to nullish. It's nullish. I feel like the cat cam isn't cat cammy enough. It's just like cat on the knee. It's also useful for checking if objects have a method or prop. Wow, really? So, Josh, when you're using it for, oh my God. So when you're using it for components, you can check for method or props. Legend 258293. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How's your day going? It's nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Hello. Hello. How are you? This is cool. I appreciate this example. So the way that this, sorry, let's go back to the original where this was a number and not an array. Let's not do pop and we'll do times 10. So now if we pull this into, let's just pull this whole thing into the original playground. Where the hell is the original playground? Ugh, I'm just gonna, did I just throw it in? Oh no. Oh, I'm using the same playground. Oh, I guess it's the same one, I guess. Well, that's still cool. So then if I threw that in here, it works the same. Well, it wouldn't be I times 10, it would be I times I, but it would be a very similar situation. Can you make a cat interface, CC? Has to have a name and a meow method. Sure. So let's make a cat interface and then what would go in? I guess it would just be name. That's a capital. Let's keep syntaxes correct. And then this would be a string. And then we would have a meow method, which we might want to define a type called, so let's say, so type sound equals, hold on. I'm gonna think about this. So type, let me think. So this would be type sound, and I guess we could make it a Boolean, or I guess, let's see, what's a meow? What's a sound? It's a wavelength. You can do it inline in this case since it's not a standalone function. So I would do it here. Oh, inline, you mean like, hold on, let me, you're talking about, hold on, let me back up. Oh, you're talking about the chaining operator. Okay, I see. On line 5, I mean. Okay, so I would do this as, so I would say type sound, and let's see, what would a wavelength have? It would have a frequency and the hell. A wave would have a frequency and a wavelength. But I could just say that it's a type sound and then define sound somehow. I'll just call it an array, 2-dimensional. Of numbers. Why would a meow be an array of numbers? Let's just call it hold on, let me do this. Const meow const cat sound equals meow. Okay, so now I would do type sound, and then I'm doing the type of, and I don't think I need to do that. Hold on, let me think through this. Yeah, I guess this is when I would do the type of thing, but it's not done that often, right? So could I do this? I'm moving ahead too fast. Okay. I guess I'm just being too complicated. I'll just call it a string. Where the hell is the playground? Here we go. I'm just trying to make the meow more complicated than it is, but I think I'll just call it a string. So now this is an interface. And then, so that's an interface of a cat. It just has 2 strings. That's it. But I don't think this is an interface then. It's really just, this isn't an interface anymore because it doesn't return anything. So I guess if you made it like this, if you input a name and it returned a sound, and the sound was a meow, interface animal, and then you could make const cat, which would be animal equals, and then you would do cat, or I guess I would need this to be a string, cat. I don't think this is like meaningful, but yeah. And so now if I wanted to call this, which is dumb because it's silly, it's only ever going to return meow. But I would log cat. Oh, it's a capital. Why is this bugging me? Type string is not assignable to type animal. Oh. Interesting. I think I have a lot to learn here. So sound cannot find named sound. Oh, I guess it would just return a string. Now it's an interface. I see. But this still, let's see, const cat is an animal. Type string is not assignable to type animal. It's an object interface, not a function interface. Oh. Oh, it's still an interface. What I had before is an object interface, not a Lexmax. Thank you for the follow. I can phone a friend? Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll phone a friend. So like, why is type string not assignable to type animal? You can share an example cat interface, but I don't. Oh, no, that's fine. You can be backseaty. I'm learning, so it's okay. And I'm not like learning. I'll phone any friend. Techie says she's got a cat interface. Woo! Look at that. All right. Ah, kitty cat. All right, so the name is a string. Oh, meow times. Oh, that's smart. So hold on. So meow is a method, and times is a number, and it doesn't return anything. But it could return a string, meow number of times, right? It could, potentially. So we have Jasmine. So how did you do this? How did you... Okay, hold on though. Like, I see. Hold on, okay. So if I do name here, and then I do a meow method, I see. So like a sound method that returns a string. And this maybe has a number like, you know, a frequency or whatever, like decibel. So we'll call it decibel. Is that how you spell decibel? I feel like I don't know how to spell decibel. And then we'll call it a number. But this returns a string, which is just gonna be, you know, the sound, the sound at that decibel. Not this cat. Decibel. Yeah, okay, good. But even so, this still is saying that string is not assignable to type animal. How are you, and let's look at these side by side. Here we go. Because I'm interested in what's happening here. So this is saying that interface cat takes a name of string, and then I have like some sort of thing that you, oh. Is it my semicolons? No. So then how can, oh, it's the rest of this that's the problem. No, look, as soon as I type cat, there's an issue. If I want to be a cat, I need to have a name. Otherwise, I don't have an implementation of the interface. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Okay, name, feline, but it needs to be a string. I'm understanding now. Thank you very much. That makes perfect sense. So then if I do sound and it's at 100 decibels, and then I say, right, okay. I I don't even care. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, wait. So here, hold on, let me look at this. So then sound is decibel. And then into, sorry if it seems like I'm like, I'm copying, but I'm trying to do that thing where I think, actual loudness. I'm just gonna say loud. Loud. I need braces, thanks. I need braces because my teeth are bad. Okay, loudness equals decibel times 1. And then I can do 4. No. So then I can do, well, this is probably where I'd say like font size, like, but I don't need to do this right now, but like, this is where I might change the font size of like a, you know, HTML thing or something like that, to the right decibel. Yeah, okay. No, but I could follow now. Okay. All right, Morehouse, what do you have? What kind of food do you have? Enjoy. All right. So, and then because it's not returning a string, but this doesn't matter. I'm just gonna say, okay. And that, like, loudness has nothing to do with the situation. But if I wanted to like create a weird thing that did a thing and then made this bigger based on whatever. Also, single quotes are better than double. I usually use single quotes, but I don't know when. All right, brilliant. Okay, so now, and I can do this with anything. It doesn't even need to be, as long as it's the same shape of the interface. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, decibel. Right. That's a good idea. So yeah, I'll do it later. Well, why not? 4 decibel. Let's see, what would I do for I equals 1 to, oh. It's so hard to switch syntaxes. And that's less than or equal to I need to define a, let's see. No, I don't need this decibel. I think it would just be to decibel, right? I less than or equal to decibel. And then I would just repeat the O's, right? Like, that's it. I would just say, like, I don't even know how I would do that. Humans are all animals. Yeah, but use whichever you prefer. Yeah, no, I prefer singles. I sometimes use backticks just to be weird. Josh. Facts. I'm so glad Kitty Cat Cam is back. Although I don't know why it's down here. I don't love that there. Let's put it up here. Kitty Cat Cam. Okay. Anyway. So let's see. How do I repeat? This is when I would just be like, repeat a letter. I'll just do it in front. Repeat a letter X number of times JavaScript. Do dot repeat. So I would do O dot repeat. So I would say const loudness equals O dot repeat. I don't even need this. Repeat decibel. Right? And then let's see. And this can go away. And then I would do ME plus loudness plus, this is gonna mess with, all right, can I do this? Does this work? What's wrong with the repeat? Variable repeat implicitly has any type. Hold on a minute. O dot repeat. Cannot find name O. Cannot find a name O. 0 has to be a string. Then you got it. Aha. 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 Const noise equals O. Noise. Okay, let's fix this syntax because it is bad. Oh my God, did I do it? Oh, wait, so do I need to type this too then? So should I be typing these things? So this would be noise string and then loudness also string and then return this. All right. Executed. No, it did not execute. Hold on. I didn't console log. I'll just console log it. No, but it needs to return it. So now, how do I call this? So if I just console log cat. Oh, hold on. Console.log cat. Jesus. What do I do? I don't have to type these. Okay. Oh, I don't have to type these. I see. Because they're inferred or whatever. When you hit dot. Oh, console. Duh. Thanks, Josh. Cat dot. Oh my God. Okay, sound. And let's do 8. Okay, brilliant. Okay, run. Okay. Cool. This is cool. Okay, awesome. Good to know. So it's kind of, so an interface is kind of an object. Well, it's kind of a class, I guess. How is it different than than Thanks. Celebrate. I know. Bender, hey, what's going on? Welcome on in, hey. Woohoo! That felt good. That was cool. This makes sense. Okay, cool. I got it. So what's the difference between an interface and a class? Or is it just that interfaces are sort of like the functional idea of a class? TypeScripting. I know, it feels good. It feels cool. And of course you can implement a dog. Yes. But I'd have to change. Oh, I can just implement a dog. Huh. Neat. Canine. Oops, this needs to be quotes. And then sound. Same thing. Decibel just gets piped into same kind of thing. Sorry about that, everybody. This double quotes. Rogue double quotes. Same noise. I could probably have noise be defined. And then loudness, same thing. But these also could probably be, like this noise dot repeat thing could probably be, like I don't even need to, I don't even need to define this the same way. It just has to be a sound that takes a decibel and returns a string. It doesn't need to be defined like this. I am defining it like this, but it doesn't have to be. On line 19. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're a functional programming genius. Yeah, right. Yeah. As long as it matches the type. Yeah, so this can be, so this doesn't even need to be here. What? Nuh-uh. I don't think I have to remove those right now. I think I just have to define it so that it has returns a string. Right now it's just not returning a string because it's returning void right now. So that's not the I fixed this, and so now I just have to get it to return a string. So now all I have to do is actually say that, can I even do this? Like, can I, and then say, yeah, I can. And if I did, so if I did, let's see, if I did, let's do this, right? So we could do const, and then let's define noise again equal to woof instead, and then return noise dot repeat decibel. And now, so now it's a completely different function. It will return a woof. And so if we do console log dog dot sound, and I do, oops, 4, now this should repeat 4 times. I need a space. There we go. Much better. Brilliant. Hey, Akaramon, what's up? What is up? What is up? So the interface is like, my animals should have this structure. Right. I don't even have to use the argument. Return Josh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Can I do this with, if I did this just, does this work the same if I just do this? Or does that get cranky at me? Oh, neat. That's weird. I don't think I could ever do that, but it looks like it works fine. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof. Oh no, it didn't work. Did it work? It didn't work. Hold on. Can I clear this log? Bubbles! But it'll warn you, unused argument. Make double quotes great again. No. Oh, what is it? I don't use well, I'm trying not to use Peepo, so I won't see that. I don't know where Woof is. Where did it go? How do I clear my log? Clear. Because it's not calling it anymore. Is it just full? It's like I can't anymore. Oh, there it is. It did it again. I need the space. Ah, I see. That's what happened. Woof, woof, woof. What happened? There we go. There it is. I don't know why that happened, but cool. No, I don't. No, it's a symbol for something that I don't agree with, and it sucks that it became that symbol. But I'll talk more about it like in later streams. But I have to I don't use it, so nice joining y'all. I'm gonna hop off. Yeah, Morehouse. Thanks so much. Thanks for hanging out. All right. So this is really cool. And it all came from Techie. So thank you, Techie, for making me a cat interface. Yeah, sure, Techie. I would love to see something that makes things more confusing. In the meantime, I will. So now, interface, check. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Click. Let's go. I want to keep this. I'm going to favorite this. Let's see. Let me get rid of some of this because it's driving me a little bit crazy to have this much stuff. All right. Sweet. Cool. Oh God. Okay. Interface, pet name, string, sound, decibel number, string. Jasmine pet. Is this return me? Ow. I'm this name. Console log jasmine.sound10. I'm Jasmine. Okay. If you make it suck, it suck. Why people hating? Oh, no. I don't think Techie's actually hating. I think Techie is saying like there is confusing things. Language which I hate is language which make me bored. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. All right, so let's run this. Meow, I'm Jasmine. So this makes sense. So what's confusing about it? Is it this escapey thing? I think I use this elsewhere. Differences. Sound is implemented as a regular function, not an arrow function. Oh, yes. Hold on. Let me go back to the old one. Wait, do I not have it? Yeah, you're right. Why? Oh, a regular function. Okay. Without even a like a colon too, which changes the context and allows you to use this. Oh, and then template string is another way of formatting strings. That's this one. Template string. Is this that? This is probably how I would code something like this otherwise. But I'd use smaller types. Smaller types? Explicit is gooder than implicit. What's smaller types? Template string is backtick. Oh, true. Oh, true. So that's how you're calling you're executing JavaScript within the template string because this is backticks. Yeah, it was like smaller type. So it's smaller than a string. A character? But be aware of using this keyword. I always use this keyword. If you tried to do this dot name in the arrow function, it wouldn't be defined. Yeah. No. Whoa. What? Why? Yeah, like breaking sound into its own type. Oh yeah, probably. I know what you're saying. Sound would be and passing in the name as an argument so that it was more functional, Josh. Is that what you're saying? So sound would be like you would say, sorry, which would be a function? Is that a type? Yeah, it is, right? And then it would be, I guess it would take, sorry. Is this the wrong way? I always mess this up. I always go backwards with these if I'm not looking directly at it. I'm not sure how you define this type. I'm not sure. Sound is a function. It takes in a decibel, returns a string. I'm not sure how you do this. I think it's more functional. I'd only define a separate interface for sound if I needed to use that somewhere else. If you're going to define a pet, you'll need to implement sound. Yeah, I think. Okay, hold on. Let me back up and read. Because JavaScript, the scopes, here we go. Because JavaScript, the scopes are different with arrow functions. Regular functions create a new scope that is accessible using this, but arrow functions do not create a new scope. Okay. All right. Google scopes. I just don't, I might know what they are, but not, this is not clear. Here we go. Scope is the current context of execution in which values and expressions are visible and can be referenced. Yeah, this makes sense. Like a new function scope, a new function scope is not created with the arrow keys, but it is created with the one that is the regular function. All right, that's fine. I think I can understand that. I mean, it's probably more detailed than that, but I think for the purposes of, yeah. So functions create a new function scope, but arrow functions don't create a new function scope. Yep, that makes sense. Could potentially, for some weird reason, delete name on prototype. If the method is super tied to the type, I just leave it on the type or interface in this case. Right. Well, it is, pet is an interface, and interface is a type, is it not? I feel like it is. But if I deleted it, Yeah. Oh, Kitty's so cozy, and I don't want to wake her up, but my body hurts, and I want to put my legs down. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Oh, okay. It's okay. I know. I know. Here? If you delete name on pet, not on Jasmine, on pet, it wouldn't impact sound. Not on Jasmine. I think on pet. I mean the literal delete keyword thing. Right? Huh. Well, that's fascinating. Name is not assignable to type. Object literal may only specify known properties, and name does not exist in type pet. That's weird, but this is JavaScript because it's compiling, because it's still. Okay, interface pet, name string sound decibel. Delete jasmine.name. Oh, I see. Literal delete jasmine. I'm undefined. Yeah, but it doesn't affect sound. Gotcha. So when you implement an interface, you don't have access to the thing. It means you have to define the thing within your function. Yeah, I think I get that. It's like, it is an interface. That's what it is. But like, what I don't understand is what, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not fine right now. I'm doing okay, actually. All right, here we go. I'm sure there are a whole lot of weird. Yeah, right? Yeah. So that's TypeScript stopping it. Well, kind of. It's just telling you, hey, you might not want to do this, but you can still run it, and you can still delete it, which is crazy. But in JavaScript, this is valid. That's interesting. It's interesting. What happens if you did? What happens if you did pet? Oh wait, crap, wrong one. What happens if you did delete pet.name? But it's being used as a value here, so it can't even do this. Pet is not defined. Cool. Nice. That makes sense. It won't even let you access it because it's not a value. It's not stored anywhere. It's just an interface. It's a structure of something. Your app shouldn't transpile in. Man, that transpile word drives me crazy. Okay. So here we go. We get an interface and then object that implements the person interface. Yeah, we went through this. Valid person is a person. Invalid person will not return correctly. Fine. And name and Bobby. So age is optional. That's good to know. That's pretty similar to well, so like in PHP, when you type a function and you say question mark and then the type, it means it can also be null. So I guess it's not optional in that case. It's just used differently. This is what I meant, but it's a heinous crime that you should never do. Oh yeah, I got it, right? Use strict. What's the heinous crime? Just deleting the name? If I run it? It still does the same thing as the last one. It just got rid of the pet's name from the interface. Same thing, but no error. That's true. How did you not get the red underline? Oh, man. Because line 2. Oh. Because you're saying we don't need it. It's not required. Okay. Gotcha. Now, if I added another thing, so if I said like last name and it wasn't defined in the original, it will work in JavaScript, right? Let's put this up here. I don't know if it compiles in order, but in comma in it, this name, and then hold on, this would be comma, and then this dot last name. So, oh, I didn't want a comma. And then I want this to be capital. Jasmine Codes. Full name, Jasmine Codes. The interface doesn't define your function, only what your function has to contain. Yeah, I get that, I do. TypeScript prevents you from going hog wild on an object. Yeah, I see that. So you can't extend any. But let's say like I did hog wild types. Pigs. Let's define a pig. Oh, kitty. Okay, so my nose itches. But can I extend it? Can I extend the interface? Like, what if I made... You can if you change Jasmine into a class. Okay, good to know. Let's go back here. I think we're probably going to learn about this. So these are fine, understood. Interfaces can also describe a function type, which all right, this is what you did before with the I number and I. And then my search equals function. Let my search be a search function. My search is equal to something that's typed function, but you don't need to put this. So you do source, which is a string, and sub, which is a substring. So they're both strings. Return source search not equal to -1, which will return a Boolean. So that's fine. This is another way using extends. A couple ways to do this. Here's one way. Okay, let me look. Interface sound, decibel number, string. Oh, that makes sense. This is sort of what Josh was saying, that he would define sound as a type first or an interface and then use that interface within. So you're basically saying sound internally. Oh my God, this makes perfect sense. With last name, Last name string. Oh, weird. Okay, hold on. So this one is obvious. This takes sound and pulls it in. But then how do we do this? Pet and with last name. Oh. That's interesting. So here we're defining Jasmine. Jasmine is a pet interface and is a with last name interface. So Jasmine can have a name, a sound, and a last name. Huh. Cool. Okay. Next. This is another way using extends to extend an interface, but I don't use it this way because it can cause interfaces to be unpredictable. Yes, very unpredictable. Okay, got you. To be honest, this is what I hate about JavaScript. It was meant to manipulate the DOM, not to be a programming language. I've written programs in close to 100 different languages. JS is not the worst, but it's pretty close. I think Techie Girl has said that. I know, I'm just teasing. No. All right. Are you saying no to following me on Twitter and joining the Discord, Andrew? It has to have whatever it implements. The const can have whatever it wants. It has to have whatever it implements from the interfaces. Well, no, not with TypeScript, because when I did it before and I added things, it can't have whatever it wants. If I just added something, TypeScript is going to yell at me. So if I add like a rabies shot, it's going to say, and this is a Boolean, right? So I'm just going to say false. Why? Because that's bad. Let's do the camel case. Like this, it can have whatever it wants. I mean, yes, it can for JavaScript, but TypeScript is going to yell at me. So yeah, sure, of course, Josh, of course I want to see how you might write it. Okay, so this way is different, Techie, you're saying? It's not allowed because it's not a known. All right, hold on. All right, give me a sec. Let me understand because this is different. This is how we extend differently. Pet with last name extends pet. And you were saying you don't. This is the same kind of thing that type of does, right? Sort of, I guess, rather than. Okay. All right, let me look at Josh. It's the equivalent of the last thing I shared. Yeah, with the and. It's the equivalent, but you wouldn't use this one? Because you said extends gets funky? It does the same thing, certainly, but without the and. Although this now, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Okay. And then this is kind of okay, that would be cool. All right. So then Josh, you would do a pet has a name. Then J is a pet with a name equal to Jasmine. Then you would declare sound. Hold on. Declare sound as a constant. Oh, let's see. And this is very different. This is very interesting. So you're declaring and power. What's up? How's it going? How are you doing? So here you're declaring a pet and saying at the very least a pet needs a name. It doesn't need anything else. Oh, now I want curry. I'm hungry now. Why did you do that? Now I want some curry. All right, I'll look at this in a sec. All right, so here you're saying sound, you're not even defining it. Well, hold on. This is an inferred type. So sound is a function that takes in times in a name. I see. And you're just defining it outside of pet because you're saying that like you can have sound for other things besides pets. And so it's kind of not exclusive to pets. Mm-hmm. Tanny, hey T, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, that's valid too if you wanted to reuse it for other things. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Hey, we're learning TypeScript because that's a smart decision. I think it is actually. I really like types. Yay, T! T is in the house. Okay. All right. So this is how extends can be weird. Interface sound, interface pet, Y. Yeah, what? This works? Oh, no. Oh, this is horrible. You shouldn't be able to like redefine the interface. It's maybe useful, Josh, but like it shouldn't be. You shouldn't, because you could have something that is in a totally different module in your code that defines interface with the same name and they could interfere and then it messes up the entire typing. That's an argument for why I prefer using type instead of interface because you can't do that. I mean, it's useful, but it's horrible. Like, you don't want to extend an interface like this. Before you start doing OOP stuff, you should learn in an actual object-oriented programming language. JS is not that. Okay, Andrew, thank you for the advice. Do you do Kotlin? I mean, if I could convert my brain and my job, I would do everything in functional programming. I think it's way cooler. I mean, I can't because I actually can't, but I would. T. Rust. Woohoo. Oh, it is a functional language. Oh, okay, good. There we go. Done. Perfect. Done. I don't know what TypeScript is, so this will be a learning experience for me. I don't know TypeScript. Yeah, it's a learning experience for me. It's pretty cool, actually. And I understand why you do type instead. So does interface even make a difference? Why not just call it a type instead of an interface? Why bother? Woohoo! WebAssembly! I love Haskell. And they aren't exactly lacking in the type department. Yeah. I like Haskell a lot. I mean, I don't write in it. I just like looking at it. That's what I do. The spiritual successor to Smalltalk. Where did you hear that, T? Aw, let's be nice to PHP. It's getting better. And it fucking makes up the internet. So, whatever. Nobody talks about programming languages that don't. Wait, hold on. There are only two types. Wait, who said this? Someone said something really intelligent the other day, and I'm unable to repeat it. But it said something. Yeah, I like it too. But they said there are two types of programming languages: ones that people argue over, and ones. Wait. The only. No, I don't have it. It was just saying that like good languages are used, bad languages are obsolete. There we go. Good languages are argued over, bad languages are obsolete. That's what it said. It was really clever. I didn't say it, so it's not my thing. Those that they use and the ones they complain about. No, no, no. Those they don't use and the ones they complain about. Yeah, that's it. That's close. I heard it from Matt, who created Ruby. I met him long ago when he visited my university. Oh, that's really cool, T. Spiritual successor. No, it wasn't those that they use and the ones they complain about. It's those they don't use and the ones they complain about. But it was something close to that, yeah. What? Well, I saw it then I saw a different quote, Andrew. It was a deviation on that. And it was basically saying that you either a language is complained about or it's obsolete. So it was a different quote. Like maybe that's the famous quote, and I think someone deviated from it. Look at how like animated my arms are in the big screen. It's weird. I don't like the up screen. Hi. It's odd. Okay, so I don't know why we would use interfaces versus types. Yes, absolutely, Josh. I hate them. I don't hate them yet because I'm still new. It is a good chair. If you don't use it, there's nothing to complain about. Yeah. That means that there are, okay, hold on. Right. Those they don't use and ones they complain about. You have those that they use and ones they complain about. If you don't, I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. Okay. So back here. So now classes. So interfaces are cool, but they're just types with the name interface. I don't really get it. No, I'm not at all a Caramon. I don't understand the difference between a type and an interface. Not even a little bit. They seem like the same thing. Structural. They're the same, slightly different syntax. No equals in an interface, but you need one for type. So Josh, you think there's a bigger difference than just an equals? I mean, I remember reading a long time ago that interfaces were more performant for the transpiler, but I don't know if that's still the case. Bye, Andrew. Don't let the door hit you. What's a type and what's an interface? Is an interface a type of type? Yeah, CatCam. Tsunitsu. What's a type and what's an interface? Is an interface a type of type? Yeah, interface is a type of type. I know, Tiki. What are you gonna do? Yeah, the CatCam. CatCam. It's because of the cat. Type is designed for rigid declaration interfaces, like models. They're designed to change dynamically. Type is designed for rigid declaration. Interfaces are like models. They're designed to change dynamically. Cool. Okay. Got you. Interfaces can be used to define a function signature. I don't think type can. Okay. And when you say signature, do you just mean structure or hold on, I'm going to close these up. They're great examples, but I'm going to close them up because I want to stop. I just don't like the noise. A function's signature defines input and output of, it's IOs. Oh, so it doesn't necessarily define the structure. Yeah. The method signature. The structure is not the same. Oh, Zenitsu, what am I making today? Well, I wanted to move forward with I didn't really want to move forward with my app, but this is because when I did Vue, I picked TypeScript. I wanted to make sure that I had a good base before I started writing the TypeScript in the Vue components, because obviously I'm going to get stuck a lot. And if I just give myself a nice simple base to start off, then I'll be better off than if I didn't. Mm-hmm. So, gotcha. Okay. Back to this. So then object that implements the person, I get this, interface, classes. Members are public by default. All right. Class point, properties, X is a number, constructor. The public private keywords in this context will generate the boilerplate code for the property and the initialization in the constructor. In this example, Y will be defined just like X with less code. Default values are also supported. Okay, so a class just means members are public by default. F equals S string piped into string. Okay, so types can be, so types and interfaces are the same. That's all I'm getting, is that they're the same. Okay. X. So a constructor is this constructor under the class? It is. Okay, so this whole, okay, all right. Yeah, well, that's what it seems like. Constructor X number public Y number equals 0. This dot X equals X. This is just telling you what the keywords in this context will generate. So the class is going to have X and it's going to have Y. And why is X set to X here? Why is it not set to... When you order coffee at a coffee shop, are the orders written in JavaScript? If you don't get the right order, probably. Bye. Good night, Josh. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for all the examples. We appreciate the time. In Java through to Starbucks API. Starbucks API is Java. That's, you order your coffee in Java through the Starbucks API. That's actually very cool. I want to do that. That's very cool. Okay, so is a constructor just what a constructor is normally in a class? But I don't get this part. This I don't understand. Is this normal? I feel like no. I don't know. This is a function number. Okay, hold on. Dist. Ooh, that was not the best fart I've ever heard smelled come out of you, cat. Is that why you like moved? Gross. Oof, gross. It does sound cool. Can't be normal. It isn't a cat. Oh, bye. Are you saying bye to me or bye to Josh? Bye. Love the byes. Okay. Dist number return. This is so different. This returns a number. This is so different than how they introduced functions before. That makes sense. So this function returns a number. Return math.square root this x times this x plus this y times this y. This is going to be 0, right? Right now. And static members. I still don't really understand static members. I use them often, but I don't know what they are. I'm going to look them up quick. Of a class. Static data members are class members that are declared using static keywords. A static member has a certain special characteristic. Only one copy of that member is created for the entire class and is shared by all objects of that class, no matter how many objects are created. Okay, brilliant. Static means that you don't need to use the constructor to make an actual class. Probably want to look up what it means explicitly in TypeScript or in JavaScript, right? In TypeScript. Okay. Are accessed. This isn't clear. That's not a great. Where is TypeScript? Why isn't TypeScript the first? Here we go. All right, here we go. Class static. Static properties. Up to this point, we've only talked about the instance members of a class, those that show up on the object when it's instantiated. We can also create static members of the class, those that are visible on the class itself rather than on the instances. In this example, we use static on the origin as it's a general value for all grids. Each instance accesses this value through prepending the name of the class, similarly this in front of the instance. Okay, so class grid static origin. Okay, so origin is static. It's accessed by every single instance. Okay. Const? Ayudakar, hi, how are you? Welcome on. Property available on the class itself. Pet something instead of Jasmine something. Yeah. Pet something would be like. I know what you're saying. So like. I don't know. Bird is a good example, right? Because you could say like egg. So like egg, or I mean, I guess, or like mammal would be like live birth. Like live birth would be static. Would be like, it could be like static birth equals live. And that would be specific to the bird class because all birds, no, egg, the mammal class, because all mammals give live birth, right? So like that makes sense to me. I think that it wouldn't change no matter what instance you had. It's not mutable, right? Are static members mutable? Probably not. So I'm guessing if the origin was modified, all instances of the class would see the update. That makes sense. So I guess maybe it is mutable, but you'd have to mutate it within the grid class, not within like an instance. I don't even know how you would do that, but I guess I'm not really. Are static members mutable in a class? That's not going to give me my answer. That's okay. Some languages allow static data to be mutated, which is why I'm asking. Oh, thanks, Sam. What's up? Hey, everybody. Shout out to Sam. How are you doing? How's your evening? Oh, it doesn't matter. My stupid stream bot is broken. I keep doing it too. I'm sorry, Sam. I know. It happens every once in a while when I don't I actually prepped my stream. I was just sitting here for 45 minutes before, just trying to make sure everything was fixed, and then that wasn't. It's really frustrating. Okay, so let's just see. Maybe it says, it doesn't really say whether it's mutable or not. In this example, we use static on the origin. As it's a general value for all grids, each instance accesses this value through prepending the name of the class. It doesn't say here whether it's mutable or not. R TypeScript static members mutable. Mm. Let's see. We'll back it up with some. No. Nope. Nope. Hmm. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, T. I guess let me check JavaScript. Can be changed, but they are stored as one copy. That's like answering the question outside of what. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm gonna let you stay. I just want to move. Let's see. Static, maybe because I'm calling it a member instead of a property. Static foo, return 42. You can use extends and still have access to foo. Let foo equal 42. Getters and setters. Can use getters and setters, it looks like. That was scary. Good job, Nana Banana. Immutable static product property. Are mutable in JavaScript too. In TypeScript, you can use the read-only keyword to make it immutable. I don't think read-only works in regular JavaScript, but maybe I'm wrong. Bubbles! Doing good luckily? Let's see. January 24th is the day we're making TypeScript happen. Yeah, amen to that. Except it's January 25th now. So I guess no TypeScript anymore. Static properties. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. I'm not doing my project right now, but I decided to do Vue in TypeScript on my project instead of JavaScript. So like I'm just learning TypeScript now because that's what you do. I did get scared. I got scared. If you're making a getter for private, then that's a whole different issue. I guess so. That makes sense. But it's not private, it's static. So what's a static member exactly? Well, for TypeScript, it seems to be a, thank you, T. It's hard with the cap, but thanks. So in TypeScript, or in general, what I understand of a static member or method or property is that it is defined for the, I'm going to say class, but maybe it means, I think class is defined for the entire class, no matter how many instances of it you use. So like if you call, for example, which I don't know if I can do, but if I made the animal interface, if I made that method static and the sound was like me, put this many O's in meow, then I could not, like I would, I could mutate it. I don't know. It's interesting thinking about it. I was making tea and I almost spilled it. Yeah, I got approved, fish. I know. Welcome on in, by the way. So hold on. So a static is just defined for all the instances of a class. And that's a static property. A static method is a little more confusing. What'd you miss? Oh, we're just learning TypeScript today. A static method is a little more confusing in terms of how it reaches across, because it's still defined for just the class, but then you wouldn't expect a method to ever be different for other. Yeah. A random constant, except it's not mutable. It's not immutable in regular JS. Yeah, it's a class attribute, Pylang, but well, no, because you could change an attribute, like a name. Oh, wait. Or is that a property? Hold on. Instance attribute versus static attribute. Yeah, because you could change a name on, and a name can still be an attribute. But you can change like how something happens in the class. It's a tough one. I want to learn Crystal so I can make Crystal method. The Crystal method? Oh, very funny, T. Oh, good night, Nana Banana. Bye. I don't know. Nana Banana. I want to use my soundboard more. I don't use it enough. In JavaScript, it is on the class itself and not available on the instance. So then, what about a method? I'm trying to think. A static method is a method defined as a member of an object, but is accessible directly from an API's object's constructor rather than from the object instance created via the constructor. Okay. Static method or static function is a method defined as a method member of an object, but is accessible directly from an API object's constructor rather than from an object instance created via the constructor. In a web API, static method is one which is defined by an interface, but can be called without instantiating an object of that type first. Okay. Methods called on object instances are called instance methods. Yeah. Yeah, T, no, I'm sorry. I'm actually trying to think of, like, it is confusing. It is a little confusing, but I use static methods in PHP, so like kind of my brain is sort of going in two places right now, which is a pain in the ass. But let promise. Let's see if we can get it from the example. Let promise equal notification dot request permission. In the notifications API, the notifications request permission method is called on the actual notification constructor itself. It's a static method. The notification close method, on the other hand, is an instant method. It's called on the specific notation object instance to close the system notification it represents. Okay. You all right? Your heart's beating like crazy, kitty cat. That didn't clarify anything. I guess if you, because you're not calling notification.close, So a method that is used when building the instance in the constructor. Yeah, it's possible that you can like I'm sure new. Well, think this way. Point static x1 static y2. If you type point x, you will get 1. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, but that's not a method. Like, that's fine. If you have a constructor x, y, this dot x and this dot y equals y, then after new point 34, you will return point. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. But still, I'm still not understanding like how. Like, it's easy to think about it when it's an attribute, but it's harder to think about it when it's a method, I think. Because I don't know why a method would be different across instances. Like close is a method here, right? But close is not a static method because you can't close the object. You must close the instance of the object or the instance of the class or whatever the frick this is, the API, I guess. So, okay. I think I kind of get it. Static method, it occurs on the parent class. I know of only 3 methods: instance method, class method, and static method. The first is aware of the instance, the second the class, and the last is neither. It's just attached like an afterthought. Not sure what JS is doing entirely. Yeah. Is neither. Okay. All right, let's go back anyway. This is just saying that static members exist. So I'm just going to say, okay, they do, and I don't know how to use them always, and I can use them as attributes for now until they understand better. Classes can be explicitly marked as implementing an interface. Point person implements person. This is that implement or extend. It's a lot of language that's here for explicitly marked as implementing. New point. I don't know what this is here. I don't know what they're trying to tell me here. This is just I don't know what's happening. Inheritance. They're useful when implementing the singleton pattern too. All right. So a static method that adds either 2, 3, or 4 wheels depending on an attribute passed to the car class constructor. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. Static method that adds. Oh, so the method responds to every thing the same way. Okay. No, I think I understand. I mean, I think I'm getting there. That makes sense. It just looks at what the instance is made up of when the constructor happens. Ugh, I just sound like an idiot. Remember, only used in the constructor. Okay. All right. So we've got a class circle, static is pi. Okay, yeah, that never changes. This makes sense, but I understand this. I don't understand, like it's harder to, oh, here, get pi. Oh, look at that. Okay. Return circle.pi. Ah, I see. This is 1. And then constructor. Okay. All right. I'm coming back. Radius is a number. Radius is a public, non-static attribute. The constructor takes radius and then assigns it to this instance, to the instance of a circle. Then we can use get pi to get any pi, and then, okay, all right. This is not, okay, I got you. Pi is defined only once. Yes, and also get pi is defined only once. This is the thing that was confusing to me. So if I was running an API and I wanted to get all of the, like, let's say I wanted to, like, let's say Jasmine had like 10 babies. And I wanted to get everything from the database that had the foreign key Jasmine, like all cat babies with foreign key Jasmine. I could say get cat babies, and that function would always be the same, even if it returned something that was different every time. Because it doesn't matter, like, if, as long as it's like the belongs to relationship, right? You can, so you can get pi by doing circle.pi or circle.getPi, but not circle1.getPi. Yeah. Well, I think I'm just thinking of like when you write models and you define like foreign key relationships, like that, whether that's like a belongs to or many to many. Yes, all instances, well, yes, all right, exactly, T. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes, get cat babies is a static method. Thanks, Akaramon. But like litter might have different instances, right? If every cat had the exact same baby, sure. Well, Techie, I was really more, I was really more thinking of like coding vibe. Yo, what's up? Jamming out. Yeah, we're talking cats. I have my cat cam up. She hasn't been, the cat cam hasn't been, the cat hasn't been in her normal cat cam spot. So we decided to find a way to have cat cam still. It's just like gotta be way up there because I'm so self-conscious about having like like lap camera. See how constructor is aware of this. So what kind of method is this? What method? What are you talking about? We're talking about cats. How is your stream, Coding Vibe? How are you doing? Hi, Mia. Constructor? Oh, constructor. I think probably constructor is it's probably like an implied static method because it's going to be the same for all instances. Not what comes from the constructor, but the method itself is going to be the same for all instances, I think. I'm only one stream away from getting the new backend for my lo-fi vibes set up. Oh, cool. That sounds great. Instances is the key word. Well, the constructor is going to behave the same for every instance, even though you really don't want to talk about JS constructor. Okay, I really don't. You could put a Kona shame on Kitty and then hook a GoPro to the end of it and have perm. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for the brainstorm though, Alan. Always, brainstorming is always welcome. I had a Kona shame on a Kitty once, didn't go well. Just realized, have we changed to C++ or Java? Oh, dope. A TypeScript JS. Yeah, sorry. I feel like, okay, I just gotta say, I feel like everybody's like chill with a language until I start doing it. And then they're like, ew. Ew. And I know, Build a Grade, that's not what you're saying. But like, I do feel like nobody was hating on TypeScript until I started doing it. You. Thanks, Benson. Everybody's a critic. I agree. I'm a critic. Not a great one, though. All right, let me sit through the rest of this guy. Maybe it's not the rest, but I definitely like learn this in Y minutes, learn X in Y minutes, but I think it's a lot slower. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure what it's telling me, but that's fine. It's just instantiating a new point, I guess, but whatever. This is that extend we were talking about. Here's an overwrite of the function. Okay, so this function was described up here. Now we've got an overwrite. It's still a number, but it's saying something different. So this is just saying you can absolutely overwrite things. Who cares? Great, good to know. So I'm still doing Django Build a Gray, but yeah. So I'm still doing Django, but I put a Vue/TypeScript front end on my Django app, my Django in front of my Django backend. So I can build them together. I want to build them in modules. So I'm going to complete the whole inquiry module, and then I'll move to another part of the app. I think that when I like complete a full section of my app, it's easier to move forward to the next one. And I can always go back and be like, oh, this doesn't have everything I need, so I need to change it. But I'm sort of trying to think more modular-y with the app so that I can finish it, honestly. Like, I think if I take it in pieces, I'll get it further than if I try to do the whole thing all at once and communicate back and forth. Like if I do a front end that works on the inquiry, then I can work on the user model and the login, and then I can work on the recommendations and the ranking separately. And that's my hope. So yes, I am working on the front end now. So that's why we're doing TypeScript, so that next time when I stream, I can implement what I'm learning in Vue. And I think now that I've looked at these, like the cheat sheets will be really helpful, that Josh sent. So So Techie says don't use this, so I won't use this. I don't know why anyone would overwrite a function, but sure, I guess if you have to. Modules can be used as a separator for submodules. All right. Oh, dot can be used as a separator for submodules. Ooh, okay, modules. Okay. Yeah. Geometry square. It created it says like meow. Animal talk, cat talk. Piped into cat talk. I'm so sleepy. All right. Sweet. I don't know why this is back at interfaces. Wait, is this just a full module? So module starts here and ends here, and it just has a class, a constructor, returns a thing, has a function, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure why this matters. This is just telling me. This is just telling me that geometry dot square can be constructed with side length 5. Okay. I'm a backend dev mostly, and having those types makes JavaScript look way more readable to me. Yeah, I like the types. I like typing. I've had to bisect my portfolio as well into smaller parts instead of trying to do everything at once. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Makes it easy to keep code together and share it with others without conflicting. The types or modularity? Oh, yes. Right. I think like that. I just don't think I think like modules in such a small scale. Like that's, to me, like a geometry module would never be this small. But maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's the wrong thinking. Maybe it's not. Maybe they should be smaller than this or small. But like, yeah, no, I don't know. It does feel small, right? So it's odd to look at examples like this and go, oh yeah, this makes sense. No, this doesn't make sense. This isn't a module. This is like a single class and a function. Small, small module. Local alias for referencing a module. G. Import it. Yep. Import G as geometry. This is just a replacer for as. Let S2 equal new G dot square. Yep, that's implementing the module locally. Finey fine. Generics classes. Okay, so this constructor public item 1 T1 public item 2 T2. So this is a tuple. This is a class called tuple. I don't really understand this. This is the different syntax for a class. What's happening here? Class has 2 attributes, T1 and T2. Or what? They're types. Class has 2 types. Oh, geez. I don't really understand this at all. Judgment hammer? Oh, no. Because of the module being small? I don't understand this at all. I don't understand this. I don't know what they're telling me here. Is this just a different way of defining a class? seems like they needed to use this tuple to build the tuple array class. Ugh. That looks like generics. Oh, so I just have no idea what generics are. A generic class has a similar shape to a generic interface. Hello world of, first off, let's do the hello world of generics. The identity function. The identity function is a function that will turn back whatever it's passed in. You can think of this as the same way of the echo command. Without generics, okay. They didn't make one. Oh, they didn't make one, I see. Okay. Generics are a way to dynamically change input and output types. T1 and T2. Pair T, item 1, T and T. So these are different types. And functions. Let pair to tuple equal a function. I don't know. This is just a different syntax that I'm used to. I think I'll have to look at these separately. Hello world. Item 1, hello. Item 2, world. So in this case, P is the pair. Of T thingies of types, pair of types, return a new tuple with P of item 1, P of item 2. Let tuple equal pair to, I'm going to look at this. Don't really understand this. Damn it. Messed it up. Okay, here we go. Here, and then let's go back. All right, there we go. Run. I don't know. Didn't do anything. All right, so let's deconstruct this, right? So tuple is a new tuple item. So if I did dot item 1, this would say hello. I don't know why it's not running, but it would say hello. And that makes sense, but I'm not really understanding what the point is. So a common example you see in Java where you might want to make a list of integers. So you would need to use list integer. List equals new list integer. And it guarantees that list add item will only ever accept an integer. You implement list T so that you only need to implement list, and the person building the list defines the type they need. Oh, it's a generic type. Oh, it's just a generic type. I see. Okay. I see. So then I mean, this isn't really, but it's not any. It's just saying keep. It changes all t's for integer. So then if I make this a string, it shouldn't work. Because it's changing, these items have to be of the same type. And because I'm using a string here, it's not gonna work. Okay. Pair T is a better example. It says item 1 and item 2 are of type T, and item 1, yeah. I think I get it. I think I get that. Okay, cool. Nice. That makes sense. Generics are smart and interesting. I cannot think of an example of when I would use one. Not at the moment, but all right. Well, let's see what I've got left. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Template strings that use backticks. Okay. Yeah. Are they a type? I think they're just telling me about template strings. The read-only type, which we reviewed earlier. These are all read-only things, so they can't be mutated at all. Tagged union types for modeling state that can be in one of many shapes. Tagged union types for modeling state that can be in one of many shapes. So this was the same thing that I did before with the number and the undefined. Template literal types used to create complex string types, regular, large, orderized. Oh, I see. Huh. Okay, so these are okay, complex string types. This is when I start getting into like, okay, types are very interesting because this is insane. Like the type that order size is, so type is order size and it's equal to regular or large. And order item is also a type and it's equal to espresso and or cappuccino. And an order has a size and an item. I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling right now because yes, I think this makes sense. But when you start using types like this with pattern matching, so it's looking at regular. I don't know what you mean by pattern matching. Is that like a regular? Ah, I see. I see. You can't say small. Oh, they're just making fun of Starbucks. Okay. So essentially, order size can only be two things. It can't ever be small because it has to be regular or large. That's the pattern matching you're talking about. Like, yeah, like grab. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Yeah. Iterators and generators. 4 of statement, iterate over a list. Let array of any type be equal to 1 string and false on the object being iterated. For const val of array of any type, console log val. Fine. Let list equals this. For const I and list, console log I, type assertion. Creating foo as an empty object. Property bar does not exist on here. Yeah, it's just an empty object. Because the inferred type of foo is an empty object, you're not allowed to add bar and baz to it. However, with type assertion, the following will pass. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Awesome job learning X in, I don't know, 120 minutes. I think that I've been scarred by TypeScript. No. I think I'm just too tired to be scared, honestly. I don't know. I think I gotta get a new jump scare, like one that's really, really scary. It scares everybody else, and it does scare me. It's just if I'm in a certain state, it just goes wing. Okay, so I learned TypeScript in, I don't know, 240 minutes. What? Yeah, I guess. Or 360 minutes. What's 3 times 6? 180 minutes. Watch out, there's an AT-AT behind you. I'm so scared. Yeah. There used to be a scream. Bubbles! T, it's so nice to see you. Yeah! We did it. We learned TypeScript in 180 minutes. I do. I think I need to read it 3 or 4 times as well. But I do think that, yeah, there are a couple of things that like I need to figure out, but I don't think I actually learned it on Essential Fish. But I do I like types, and so they feel, Yields, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? How you doing? Well, it's not syntax. Syntax, and like I think there are some things about type, like especially these types down here, or these complex string types. I think I'd have to understand a little bit better, and I have no idea what union. Like, I think I just skipped over this entire thing because I was like, I can't even think about this right now. Union types for modeling state. Oh, state. I see. Union types for modeling state. This is like state management? I'm not sure. So I got to read that again. A Caramon, no. I wish. That would be great. But yeah, I can see template literal types being useful for things like creating routers for web servers. That makes sense. I think. Name, favorite food. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Mayhaps. An enum. Hold on. Where's the state thing? I saw it because I didn't understand it, but here we go. An enum. All right, so type state equals type loading. Okay. Is this where they did the type thing again, where they shouldn't have, where they call it type? Or is this actually a type? Declare constant state is a state. Fine. If state.type equals success, then console log state value. else if state.type equals error, console log state.message. Okay, I think I'd have to use it to understand it. Enum is in here. They do enums. Hold on. Enum is right here. So maybe it's this one? I don't know. Maybe it's a different one. Who knows? Anyway, it's 1 o'clock and I still actually have a ton of work to do at my job, which stinks. But I got through the whole TypeScript overview, which is nice. So I feel like I know it is T, but I have a ton of work to do. Union means that you can have a mixed bag, like string, int, boolean, unlike struct, where you will have to only have a single type. I see. Gotcha. That makes sense. I think I'd have to apply it to understand it or understand the need for it. So, oh, Fish, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'll stay up later, probably Thursday, but tonight, I mean, I'm up. I just have a ton of work to do, which stinks, but I'm here. It's also kind of been like an easy, like a slow night. Co-working stream? I don't know, Alan. No. I mean, I would love to have help with my work, but because it's like under whatever, I can't even like show it. I know some people don't like show their stuff, and I'll literally just have it on my laptop. I don't know. Also, no. Yeah. Like I'll have it on my laptop, not my computer. So you'll just see me like, I don't know, being on my laptop, which feels kind of silly. But I'm so easily distracted. Like if I don't focus, if I don't shut all NDA, thank you. If I don't shut like all music and all like lights and sound off, I will not finish it. And I may not finish it anyway. I want to get as close as I can. But like, I'm not the kind of person who can like work with a lot of background noise or background music. I really, really need like quiet. So it's, imagine how hard stream is for me. Yeah, yeah, my end. Yeah, I can't even use those 3 letters together. I'm not even supposed to. No, it's not too bad. I mean, I think I could do something similar. Dance. I think I could do something similar on stream that I do at work, but I just need to get it done. I was even thinking of doing something like it, but it's like, it's just too hard. It's too hard. It's too hard, you guys. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't have a state manager. There isn't a state manager on the app. And so, like, right now, I'm kind of struggling. I'm on the struggle bus. Because it's okay. I don't really need one right now, but I do, though. But I do. I've already run into like a couple situations where I'm like, oh, I wish I had a state manager. And I don't even know how to use one really. And I just know that the usefulness of it is like enough that I should just deploy it. So anyway, hold on, let's go see who is up. Let's go raid Grim. We haven't seen Grim in a while. What do y'all think? Should we go raid Grim? I'm gonna go raid Grim. So I appreciate everybody tonight for the subs and the follows and hanging out and everything. I'll be on Thursday, hopefully actually implementing TypeScript and working on my app. So it will be A fun stream. Thanks so much, T. I don't know. I feel like people enjoyed it, which is good, but pretty much everybody is up someday. Somehow Tuesday is a busy night. Yeah, I guess so. Everybody's up. All right. Oh, bye. And Powell, thank you for joining. Yeah. 2.2 seconds of a fun stream. Night. Let's go, girls. I always got you, Piling. All right, everybody, have a wonderful evening. Enjoy Grimstream. Go ahead and throw up whatever hand signs you want for, let's do a couple highs. I think that might be nice. Some high, let's drop a raid, and why not throw Gasm in there, because hell yeah, right? Let's throw Gasm in there. Jelly Gasm. All right, there's the raid call. Let's go over and say hi to Grim. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Oh, I forgot to copy it.